This ain't really like a song, it's more of a letter. I didn't put no chorus on it, I'm just saying how I feel, so just tell me if you will, I don't know, maybe someone can relate. Lord help me, I'm on my knees praying, but it still seemed like everything tempt me. Sometimes I feel like it'd be better to go back to being empty. It don't take my mama to tell me that feeling ain't healthy. It's so hard not to envy when all I hear in the culture is people glorifying their Bentley, glorifying the street life like it isn't where hell be. I miss home, I miss Arizona, where a sweet aroma hit me on every street corner. It's crazy though, cause that's where I have some of my worst memories, where I lived out right on my worst tendencies. That's where I have people looking to kill me, my worst enemies, where drugs were my only remedies. AK-47 chilling in front of the garage just to show people that I was tough. And then mama will get word about it and call me and tell me, son, enough is enough. We're women that were being ran through were the ones that I love. Yeah, I said it, I regret it, and the regret would eat me alive if I let it. At least I'm real about these things, give me some credit. What's the infatuation with lying? I don't get it. I have a boundary line, but these days I myself like to test it. How can I set expectations for others not to cross that line when I myself don't respect it? I moved on now, not very bigger, but it's definitely better. Was in a pit, but God took me out of it, so I try not to sever. My vision has shifted beyond my own dreams and getting this cheddar. I want to impact the lives around me, and words are powerful, so all it might take is this letter. Optimism isn't my strongest feature, but deep down I'm still a go-getter. I'm finding new biblical ways to deal with my anger. Patience and kindness is all I try to show to a stranger. I probably should have left this track on the shelf and instead tried to impress my peers with a banger, but bangers ain't what we need, fam. We got enough of those. All these rappers weak, fam. I really hate to impose. I know a couple people in the industry now that I could expose if I chose, but my soul is learning the importance of humility as it grows. But who knows, I'm just a helpless romantic. I know a girl who just makes me ecstatic. She with a man who don't appreciate her, so her relationship stagnant. Drama and her go hand in hand like a magnet. She the forbidden fruit in my life. I wish I could have it, but the feeling slightly changed. I realized this poor jam sold her soul. The passion is burning up inside of me like a coal. Deep down inside I know I gotta let this feeling go. The worst feeling is when you feel like you have to give up because you couldn't live up. And if they eventually come around, you're left with a bunch of broken pieces that you're forced to pick up. I said, the worst feeling is when you feel like you have to give up because you couldn't live up. And if they eventually come around, you're left with a bunch of broken pieces that you're forced to pick up. But you can't stay down, Joshua, you gotta get up. You survived worse. You made an oath of serving others and making God first. I have an everlasting river of life in me, so why do I sometimes choose to be dying of thirst? I'd be rich if you gave me a penny for every Christian bubble that I just burst. Please, enough of the fake love, it ain't working, so you ain't gotta rehearse. Be real with yourself, even if sometimes it hurts. I just went off on one of the softest beats. This a message to all my loved ones still stuck on the streets. Get up, fam. Stop filling your minds with lies and garbage. You ain't gotta choose the darkness. Let me give you some real knowledge. I know a fake rapper told you it was cool to get high and skip college. I know you got a gun, but you got an empty cartridge. God found me when I couldn't find him. You keep going down this road, you'll end up either dead or locked up in a pen. You say that you real, but really you are just as slave to sin. Too many people overdosing, I don't want to see it again. I hate to see my people in bondage, I want to see you win. Looking through my conversations, I don't find too much meaning. That's why knowing my identity and found in y'all is truly redeeming. I got a light inside of me that is ultralight beaming. I've been slept on by too many people my whole life. That's why I'm awake every time that I'm dreaming. I've come a long way from selling drugs to the youth. Emotions start spilling when I get to the booth. And I know most of y'all won't feel me, but this the real me. I recorded this, that way I'll never stop speaking the truth, even if they kill me. P.S. Lord forgive me. Even if they kill me,